Aujourd'hui, je pilote mon avion dans la...
John Travolta just flew his own plane to the Cannes Film Festival, and the look he debuted when he landed is absolutely iconic. The legendary actor showed up wearing a beret, not just one beret, but multiple berets throughout the trip, along with a chin-strap beard and mustache that has people doing double takes. This is John Travolta like you've never seen him before. And the reason he flew himself to France makes this whole story even better. He's premiering his directorial debut, and he did it in the most John Travolta way possible. John Travolta has taken to the skies once again. The Saturday Night Fever star and lifelong aviation fanatic shared a video of himself piloting his own plane to attend the premiere of his directorial debut, Propeller One-Way Night Coach, at the 2026 Cannes Film Festival. Let's start with the fact that John Travolta is a licensed pilot who owns multiple aircraft and has logged thousands of flight hours. This isn't a celebrity who took a few lessons and now brags about having a pilot's license. John is a serious, experienced pilot who literally flew himself across the Atlantic Ocean to attend his movie premiere. That's commitment to both aviation and cinema. In the video, John Travolta donned a blue velvet jacket and a striking blue beret, presumably to blend in with the French or to celebrate his status as a director, or both. He's also sporting a chin-strap beard and an accompanying mustache, so his overall look is quite distinct from his usual on-screen appearance. A blue velvet jacket, a blue beret, a chin-strap beard. John Travolta is 72 years old, and he's out here experimenting with French director aesthetics like he's reinventing himself. And honestly, it works. He looks like an auteur filmmaker who just flew his own plane to Cannes because that's exactly what he is. The Pulp Fiction star begins the video with an introduction in French. Aujourd'hui, j'ai piloté mon avion dans le Festival du Cannes, which roughly translates to, "Today I piloted my plane at the Cannes Film Festival." John's French accent is, well, it's American, but the effort is appreciated. He's flying to France, he's wearing a beret, and he's attempting French. He's committed to the bit. Travolta stands in front of a small airplane alongside his daughter, Ella, and says, "We're going for the premiere of Propeller One-Way Night Coach. Ella and I are really excited about this, so we'll see you there." Ella Travolta is 26 years old now, and she accompanied her dad on this transatlantic flight. Imagine being Ella. Your dad is John Travolta. He's a pilot, he's premiering his directorial debut at Cannes, and you get to fly with him across the ocean to attend. That's an incredible father-daughter experience. The video then shows Travolta in the cockpit of the plane, addressing his passengers over the intercom, and crucially, he's still wearing the beret, despite also wearing massive aviation headphones. That detail is everything. Most pilots would take off the beret to fit the headphones properly. Not John. The beret stays, even in the cockpit, even with massive aviation headphones. Fashion over function. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. Our flying time tonight to Nice, France is 8 hours and 45 minutes. Sit back, enjoy the flight, and the champagne is on me. 8 hours and 45 minutes. That's how long John Travolta flew his own plane to get to Cannes. Most celebrities would take a private jet with a professional pilot. John flew himself for nearly 9 hours. That's dedication. And "the champagne is on me," classic John Travolta charm. He's treating his daughter, and possibly other passengers, with champagne while piloting them across the Atlantic. That's living. It's not immediately clear how many passengers were on the plane, so it's possible Travolta was only addressing his daughter in that intercom moment, which makes it even funnier, John making a full captain's announcement just for Ella, who's sitting right behind him. Upon landing in France, Travolta celebrated his arrival in another video clip. So here we are, we've arrived safely, beautiful flight, and now off to the premiere. And in this clip, he's switched berets, different color beret for the landing, because of course he has multiple berets. This is a beret tour. At the premiere, Travolta wore a black three-piece suit with a white shirt and a white tie. He also switched to a white beret and added glasses to the ensemble. So that's at least 3 different berets we've seen. Blue in the cockpit, another on arrival, and white at the premiere. John Travolta is single-handedly bringing back the beret. And then came the surprise. Cannes director Thierry Frémaux presented Travolta with a surprise honorary Palme d'Or, the festival's equivalent to a Lifetime Achievement Prize, at the premiere. Surprise complètement, Travolta said upon receiving the award. I can't believe this. This is the last thing I expected. Addressing Frémaux, Travolta added, "You said this would be a special night, but I didn't know it meant this. This is a humbling moment. This is beyond the Oscar." Beyond the Oscar? John Travolta won an Oscar for... Wait, no, John Travolta has been nominated for an Oscar twice for Saturday Night Fever and Pulp Fiction, but never won, so receiving the honorary Palme d'Or at Cannes is actually a huge honor that he's never received from the Academy, and he's saying it's beyond the Oscar, which is both touching and maybe a little shade at the Academy for never giving him the actual Oscar. His directorial debut, Propeller One-Way Night Coach, is inspired by John Travolta's first experience on an airplane as a child. The film stars Clark Shotwell as a young boy who accompanies his mother across a cross-country flight from Washington, D.C. to Los Angeles in 1962. So John Travolta, who loves flying so much that he literally flew himself to Cannes, made a movie about a kid's first airplane experience. That's beautifully full circle. His passion for aviation has been lifelong, and now he's made a film about where that passion began. It's really a movie about a child's viewpoint of hopefulness, Travolta said. When you're young, that's what you see in yourself or feel in yourself, and that's what you see in other people as well. So it's that, along with the ambiance of the mid-century, which is permanently in my mind. I can't shed it. The music, the visuals are just embedded in my DNA. John Travolta isn't slowing down. He's not fading into retirement. He's out here living his best life, flying planes, making movies, wearing berets, and getting honored at the most prestigious film festival in the world. Sit back, enjoy the flight, and the champagne is on me. That's not just what John said to his passengers. That's his life philosophy, and we're all just along for the ride. Welcome to Cannes, Captain Travolta. The beret looks great on you.